how do you get a connector from the battery and then find a place for it to go that has a 12 volt outlet. So if you had a heated vest warmer, then you can plug it into that and the motorcycle will be giving it power, which means heat.
It's showtime!
Look at us spending our Saturdays, and most people would be out for a meal or with the grandchildren doing some shit while we're working. You need to take the seat off first. You need to take off this black panel on the side, and this is on the clutch side of the bike. I've got a bolt here. It's like a rubber pingy thing here. And I need to take off this bolt here, and you need a socket set. What do I have? 10mm socket, and I'm using someone else's tool, so try not to leave it on the floor. Show some respect. What a neat little bike. Whenever you use tooling, try and get it on the socket and hold it in place. The reason why you do that is because if you're not careful, see those little sharp bits there? So if they start rounding off, what happens is you have a bolt that you can't tighten up, and you can't, once it's tightened to, I don't know, 10 Newton meters or something, you can't really untighten it because the tooling itself can't grip onto the bolt. Now I'm just undoing it by hand, and then I shall undo the bottom one. And this is the bottom bolt. What you can do is just undock the socket from the screwdriver once the bolt's loose enough, and just take the bolt out that way. And what we're doing is trying to get access to this area here. I'm going to lay these out so I have a general idea of where the bolts go, top and bottom. These are on rubber boots like some of the Kawasaki panels. So, pull this bit, can't really use my fingers, and it will pull out of this tab, which is like there, and this one goes into the fairing, and it would slot out as you pull this end off the bike. Whoa. So this is called, it's called a Halidin plug that has two prongs on the end. Then you pop this out, and that's where the plug for your heated vest would go. This has some depth to it, so I need to think about where is it going to go, because I can't just stick it there. My feet's in the way. I can't stick it there because my feet's in the way. That would just stick out, look horrible. I have a regulator here. I have an ECU type thing here. Unless I just kind of goes there, drill a hole into the plastic, it'll come out about here. Here it's going to be. Before I drill, I need to know how wide this is. I'm going to use the vernier gauge. It's about that. So what I need to do is take these two prongs, put it on the drilling tool, and it would be about there. So I've used tape as a marker. If I go past that tape, then I've made the hole too big. We've made a little tiny mark here. Now we need to test the Halidin, don't we? Does it fit?
Perfect.
Remember, when you do this, there's no going back. You need to be happy of where you've chosen the drill hole. then go for it.
The back of this, it's marked positive and negative, so it lets you know where to connect your bits.
So you have a plastic thread with a nut at the back and you tighten it against the panel, and that holds it in place. That's neat. I do.
There's a gap, and the gap's there for a reason, because it's called a hella, and also it's called a din. It's not a hella din. People would type hella din into Google. You have to go hella din 12 volt socket. For the back of the hella din 12 volt socket, fused of course, to the battery of your motorcycle. Root cables.
Joys of this is once we've installed it, shouldn't need to ever change it again. Just that's it, job done.
On the back it tells you that this is positive with a little plus, this is negative with a little minus.
Because this is an electrical current flowing through those wires and there's exposed metal, you know what the weather's like, it can rain a lot and it could cause a short circuit if you don't insulate the exposed metal pieces. The back of the hella din, two separate words, not the same. If you type the same things into Google, you've been an idiot. Don't do that.
Do you want to go get a spudger then, get this gasket back in?
I've got a rubber boot on the top right hand corner. You need to push it. Give it a wiggle if you have to. Okay, so what you need to do is slide the top left hand corner into the fairing. You're looking for a blue slider. Here it goes behind the black piece. And then I can start bolting this back together. Bottom bolt in. I'm just putting in the top one there because she has the heli din. The panel's gonna fight you a little, just be careful. And it's all because of the wiring behind here is fighting against this, so you're gonna have a little bit of resistance. Just keep working on it, keep bolting it in till you're happy. And then I can start using a ratchet. Next you need to take off the battery cover. You've got a bolt down there and a bolt down there. I've undid them already, and just pull away and get the battery cover out of your way. This is the wire that goes from the plug to the battery, and we can just kind of stick it in there, can't we? N7OVA. No.
No, it's just faced forward because there's a blanking plate, so water that gets washed up on the bike will generally splash up from the sides.
Go outside into the lovely British weather. Well, shit.
No.
Not the front here, so there's little chance of water entering the front.
My backs are hurting.
Battery cover on, just like
Yes.
that.
Reason why I'm just using the socket and extensioner so I can feel where the thread is. stage, make sure you're happy with everything you've taken off. Now it's test ride, and I need to test that this is working. Here is the plug. Undock it. 12-volt connection. I've given her a little run up, a warm up as well, so I'm not cleaning the generator straight away. Oh my god, I'm feeling heat.
Or a din socket.
12-volt an XT660R modern generation. Awesome job.
Using the BMW heated jacket on the Yamaha. Well
Nice. I'm feeling heat. The Yamaha XT660.
The way we.
The little rascal has spirit. As water.
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.